Hello everyone, this is Arcade 1000 and I'm playing Armored Warfare. And today we're going to be going over the MBT-70 Tier 6 Premium Main Battle Tank. I acquired mine through the Founders Pack that you got, or the Lord of War's Founders Pack that you were able to acquire during the early access. You cannot get the Founders Packs anymore, however you can still pick this up in Wolfie's Tech Tree. Let's see. There it is, and this thing will set you back 3,250 gold, which is the equivalent. Go back here. Premium time. Probably about 40 to 50 days equivalent of premium account time, so it's a marginal investment. So what is it about the main battle tank that sells itself? Well, quite frankly, it feels like it's an all-round vehicle. There's really not a lot of negatives, but a lot of positives about this tank. And I have another Tier 6 main battle tank, the XM1, and there's another one, the T-72A, and Shishkin's Tech Tree, so let's make comparisons on those vehicles now. The way I feel it goes is the T-72A feels like it's a glass cannon, at least right now. At the time I recorded this, it feels like a glass cannon. It doesn't have weak armor by any means. As you can see, its turret is composite with 340 millimeters of armor at the front, so it's very, very strong turret armor. And it's got good hull armor, at least at the front. But it's also got obvious weak spots. A lot of vehicles are going to end up penetrating your lower glacis. So it gives it the idea that this thing is a glass cannon. Now the cannon on the T-72A is really, really strong. Stock, right out of the door, you're going to be doing nearly 470 alpha damage with this gun and 363 millimeters of penetration. If you looked at the ammo on the MBT-70, that's almost identical to the MBT-70's gun, and that's just the stock round for the T-72A, so it's all about damage, damage, damage with the T-72A. On the other end of the stick, you have the XM1, which is basically a bunker on tracks. The thing has armor everywhere. And it's got a good gun to boot. I mean, the gun's no pushover, but it's not going to do nearly as much damage as a T-72A. But it does have much, much better armor. Composite armor on the hull and turret, so it's very, very effective at stopping heat rounds. Yeah. But where does the MBT-70 sit? Well, it's kind of the middle ground. It's got decent enough armor to stop anything that's going to be flying towards it from the front. It's got layered steel composite, which is almost the equivalent of pure composite armor. So, according to the chart here, it's got 378 millimeters of armor at the front, which is obviously the upper glacis, doesn't take into account the lower glacis. And against shape charge, that jumps up to 630 millimeters of armor at the front, 625 at the turret. It's worth noting that the turret at the side against heat is still very, very strong. Sloped, and it's equivalent of hitting 438 millimeters of armor with shape, with heat or missiles. So the armor on the MBT-70 is great. It's certainly no pushover. Now, obvious weak spots on the MBT-70's armor is the lower glacis. That wasn't the case earlier. They did rebalance the MBT-70 to make it more vulnerable from the front, but if you can find a position to get this thing hull down, almost nothing is going to be able to penetrate your turret. There are weak spots. I can't say for sure, but this area here where the armor's kind of flat with that viewfinder, if people manage to hit you there, I think you take damage. This is a non-critical part of the tank. You'll strike that, you'll damage his viewports, but you won't actually hurt the vehicle if you shot him there. And commander's hatches, well, you can try, but not only are they small, but going for commander's hatches is usually not a good idea because you'll only do fractional damage. That's what they call a grazing hit. So, and that's pretty much the armor of this thing. Sides and rear, irrelevant. In this game, everyone's going to have the penetration to get through your sides pretty easily. It's all about the frontal armor. This thing hull down, and it can do a hull down position pretty well because it's got 8 degrees of cannon depression. So this thing can go over a hill really easily. Sloped, thick armored turret made of layered steel composite. Very, very strong. The gun. The gun is a mixed bag. Go back to stats here. Yeah. On the one hand, you got wicked alpha damage at tier 6. It is a 152mm gun after all. With armor-piercing, fin-stabilized, discarding sabo, you have 478 average damage with 381mm of penetration, and that's adequate enough to get through most armor. With your heat, it jumps up to 597 average damage with 335mm of penetration. Which sounds good, but like I showed you, you're going to be the equivalent armor that you're going to be trying to penetrate is going to be much higher, so best save those for when you really need them. Now, the alpha on the damage is good, but the weapon handling seems to be really, really poor. Now with retrofits, I've gotten the accuracy down, so we're going to worry about accuracy in a moment. Targeting time, 3.3 second aiming time. Now, I like to think of the MBT-70 as the Sheridan's big, heavy armored brother. Now, if you thought the Sheridan had bad aiming time, that is true. It's not quite as bad on the MBT-70, but you're still going to be sitting a while for the game to fully aim, for the gun to fully aim down. It does have very, very poor aim time. And it seems that it's accuracy bloom, where the circle, your reticle goes all the way out, and it's usually while you're moving. It goes out a lot, making shooting on the move, well, discouraged. You're going to want to remain still when you fire the gun. Although having that said, I've had some pretty good luck shooting at close range on the move with this gun, so if the need arises, you can do it. The reload time is also very, very poor, 12.7 seconds. That's really bad. Just for example, the XM1, with my retrofits anyway, 6.55 second reload. That's nearly half the time it takes for a MBT-70 to reload. What about that T-72? It's got a 9.5 second aiming time. Longer than the XM1, but still not as long as the MBT-70. So the gun on the MBT-70 is indeed a mixed bag. It's good and bad. It's got good alpha, it's just got poor handling. However, as I'm going to come on to retrofits again, with retrofits, can mitigate some of the negative effects of the gun, mainly accuracy. So, retrofits and cruise skills. What do you want on your MBT-70? With the crew of the MBT-70, and it's trying to replicate the fact that it was an auto-loading machine, I think, because it doesn't actually have a loader. For your driver, I chose off-road driving. Increases acceleration on off-road terrain by 6 or 10%. Makes you more maneuverable on soft terrain and mud and all that stuff. With the gunner, maximum accuracy increased by 20% with the gunner. On top of her being a level 3 crewman, she has 6% additional maximum accuracy, which really helps bring the accuracy of this gun down. Let's see, what else would be good? I forgot to talk about the maneuverability, so we'll get on to the maneuverability in a bit. Quick draw would be another good one. Improve your aim speed by 10%. That's a really good one. Unfortunately, you can't have any loader skills. Smooth ride, accuracy while moving improved by 20%. That's not a bad idea. Battering ram, maybe. Spin to win, already covered that. Turret traverse speed increased by 10%. That's not bad. So, many of these skills are pretty good. Battering ram, probably not very useful. Retrofits, and then we'll go to the maneuverability. I go into this with a main battle tank mentality. So I did the armor retrofit. I did hull reinforcement by the Mark II for increased hit points, 9.38% additional hit points. That's a good idea. And then since this thing does have good alpha, I wanted to make it better, so I got experimental propellant and the chrome barrel lining, which not only increases your damage but gives you additional accuracy. So, with all those retrofits and cruise skills added up together, I got the gun's accuracy down from 0.17, which is what you get stock, to 0.09. And that is very impressive accuracy. You will be able to hit targets from very far away with that kind of accuracy. Now, another thing that sold the MBT-70, and I should have went over this earlier, the maneuverability. It's actually really good on the MBT-70. Let's bring the stats back up. It's got a top speed of 68.4 kilometers per hour, which on paper isn't quite as fast as other main battle tanks. I mean, the XM1 has a top speed of 72 kilometers, and this thing is more sluggish, but its top speed is higher. However, it's all the things that it doesn't show you here. The acceleration is good. The turret traverse speed is excellent. And it all that added together, it makes it feel like it's a really maneuverable and agile machine, despite it being a main battle tank. So when you're driving this thing, you actually do feel like you're driving around in a, quote, main battle tank and not a, quote, heavy tank. Which is kind of the mentality you get when you drive some of the lower tier main battle tanks, like for example the Starship, the T-64. They're just not as fast. But yeah, the maneuverability on the MBT-70 is excellent, and I'll be showing that off in game. So let's see, retrofits, crew skills, comparison to other vehicles. I think we've covered everything that needs to be covered. So I've talked enough. Let's go see what this thing can do. Alright. We're on the Umbrella PvE mission. got... Come on, you guys. Stop fucking around. So we got 2 AFVs, a VBL, and a Fox. Now the Fox is a very, very good machine. We got 2 MBT-70s and a Leo 1A5. Okay, off to a good start. Next shot will be... Why is it that the BMPs have ridiculous HE damage? I'm gonna press forward and see what I can do here. Try and utilize this hill, just creep over it a little bit. See what I can do. Or maybe I should help them. Nah, he's got the other MBT-70s over there. They're fine. There they go. Just my luck. If he turns... I shot where the shells were coming from. If I hit him, maybe I hit him, maybe I didn't. We'll find out later. Come on, turn around, something. Ah, he's gonna be a total prick. He's not gonna stay immobilized for long. Oh. Nope. I need this Fox to go up and spot. Of course I don't want him to die. Okay. There we go. Finally, I damaged that little bastard. I sure wish HE would get fucking fixed. Yep, artillery is just as annoying in PvP as it is in PvE. Of course, I'm not making it hard for him to hit me. But if I find that fucker, he is going to die slowly. Let's see if I can get up to him. And see, the maneuverability, this thing doesn't take long to get this thing going. Gotta deal with the Terminator now. That aim time. Of course, I don't think he can hit me from here. Now if he would stop backing off. Damn it. There you are, you cheeky little fucker. Come here, you little bastard. That's right. Just keep on driving. And he's probably gonna reload his goddamn 3 shots before I can get mine. And good riddance, you no good piece of shit. Seriously, are we gonna die? They couldn't handle the Lee sisters. Damn, those bitches are hardcore. Switching to heat, I'm gonna flank them. Please, Fox, stay alive. 'Cause I'll need eyes for the last point. There we go. Let's see how you like a little heat up your ass. 700 damage. How's that? Reloading, reloading, reloading. Give me that ass again. Give me that ass. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, they're looking at me. Come down here. Come down here. I help. I help you. That's what main battle tanks do. I support you. Don't make him go forward. Make him come back down here. He can't hurt you. Just protect the fox. Protect the fox. Yes. Ah, okay. Affirmative. See? These PvE matches, you know, you can't go into it assuming that it's going to be easy just because you're fighting the AI. They can sometimes be tough. Of course, I probably didn't help the situation by breaking off from my team, but you know, the artillery pissed me off. I needed to make sure that that arty did not come back. So please do not get on the capture point yet. Premature capture can cost the team the match. So the fox is probably going to get it to it before I am. Good. Don't have to waste a shell on it. Alright.
Well done, Black Rocket. No win against the NDAA is a win for humanity.
Telling the team, are we ready to go? Because the shit hits the fan when you start capturing. Oh, yeah. You said 3 minutes left. We gotta go. So we're probably gonna have to stay in the point at all times. This thing can react quickly to the battlefield. Yeah, I think we're gonna be pussies about it. Just capture quickly. Not fast enough for the team to retaliate. Yeah, we won. Oh well, a win's a win. It doesn't matter. Probably hoping for a finale there, but with only 3 vehicles left and all of us heavily battered, it was smarter to cap and just rush the cap and keep them from climbing up all over us. So it's smart. It's not necessarily the most fun way to take care of a situation, but it's the smartest. So sorry guys if you were looking for a heavy showdown. Not gonna happen. Not today. But don't worry. I'll probably have something in the next replay for you. Let's see how I did. 4,500 damage done. Did 4 assists, 3 kills. Went kind of on my own like Rambo there and went after the artillery because he was messing us up pretty good. But yep, that's a pretty good result. How much did I do? Second place in damage. The second MBT-70 did 6,000 damage, so we both did a lot of damage. Alright. Let's see how she handles in a match against actual players. Alright. So we're here on Roughneck, standard battle. And this is very ideal matchmaking. This is actually standard matchmaking if there's enough players in queue. +1, -1. You should never see a tank more than 1 tier higher or lower than your own. So here we're showing the maneuverability or the speed of the MBT-70. I'm gonna race off into town. Hopefully someone will back me up. Let's see. Man, they're way out there. See, this thing is very, very agile. It's amazing. I've been spotted. The hell did the freaking... Bang! How's that feel? What? Oh, you're giving me your side? Please allow me. Oh, it hit his turret, damn it. There we go. Alright, moving on. Let's see what else we can do. I don't know if this is even gonna hit him. And it did! Oh, that's one unfortunate M60A3. Let's keep moving, shall we? Oh, you know what? I feel cheeky. I'm gonna try and get around this guy. Hopefully he doesn't shoot me. Okay, he's not gonna shoot me. Oh, hello, Chiefty. Uh-oh. He's fucked. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn it. This reload, man. 13 seconds is a long-ass time to wait in this game. It really is. But it's a good thing I switched to heat, because now we got a bunch of lighter armored vehicles. Damn it. Team is just a little too good for my gun. It's that aim time though. I can't see good alpha, poor ass handling. Ooh, he got typhooned. There's just no one for me to shoot. That's a T-72A, so that he's most likely got ERA on the side of the vehicle. Wow, these teams, they're just not giving me nothing. They're giving me shit. I can't hit anything. He's running off. was glorious. Nope. Switching back to armor piercing. Gonna regret that decision. Come on, come on, come on. Don't know how a T-72A can spot me from this distance, but... Or maybe it's not him spotting me. Nope. You hit tracks, friend. He's gonna be a pussy and shoot missiles at me. Gotta add in a little feedback here. That shot you just saw me take against that Bradley, I didn't realize it at the time, but that shot actually cost us the match. And you'll see why in a minute. I swear to God, if we lose this damn match because that fucker decided to cap. Ain't got time to worry about it. Damn it. Fucking... These guys aren't platooning. Like, what they're doing is actually really, really effective. Thank God. Alright, hot shot. Please don't shoot HE. That's such bullshit. No, you see what he's doing? He's... not gonna wait. Alright, we're back in the garage. Unfortunately, that match ended in a draw. The thing with main battle tanks versus AFEs is that the AFE is always gonna have the advantage of spotting first, because main battle tanks in general usually have pretty poor view range. Doesn't really matter how it happened. It happened. Um, Unfortunate. But you saw it there. I came second in damage done. 2,650 damage, 1,414 experience. Unfortunately undoubled, but I think as a draw, I don't know how the mechanics of a draw work, but it is what it is. That was my very first draw, believe it or not. In fact, I'll prove it to you. See that little spin of yellow there? That's a draw, first draw. Oh well. Just because you want to win doesn't mean you always get to. But that is the MBT-70. It's fast, it's got great armor, and it's got a decent gun. It's the whole package. As a premium tank, do you think it's worth the money? I certainly think it is. If this is something that you think you would enjoy driving, then pick one up. It's a very fun tank to drive, especially when you get the money for the retrofits and get your crew skills up. It is a joy. But that is it for this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it taught you something about this vehicle. And that's it. Give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.